So we're at Sheffield Tinsley Canal, opened 1819. There we are. And there's a little plan of it. So I'm going to have a little walk around down that area today. So this is Sheffield and this is the canal basin here. Houseboats, house tours, things like that. Some nice restaurants on the side over that way and a car park at the back. So this boat at the back you can hire for cruises along the canal, boat trips, there's dining, reserved tables, private parties and events. I've seen that go down the canal quite a few times. And then we've got these really big barges here. People live on those. These are really big size ones. And then the walk down towards Tinsley. Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. It's Lee from Magnetic North Adventures. And today we're going to go on a walk going down the canal, Sheffield Tinsley, and just show you a general walking tour. So to my subscribers, new, old, those just visiting, you're all very welcome. So this here is one of the first structures, and this is part of the Wicker Arches railway bridge that used to go over the top, and quite interesting. But this one was built 1848. It's a wonderful structure. So that's what that one is. As I say, the canal dates from 1819 onwards, so that's what that is. And this was all dug out for transportation of coal, which you do find on the river as well. Got a nice small boat there, and then a different shaped boat on that side. And then as you come down this footpath, which is in nice condition, you've got other boats, the boat yard, the repairs yard just over there. And basically this canal is about 9 foot deep, 10 in some places. And you've got the old buildings up here. So these would have been old foundries and things like that. And the old metal braces that's on the walls, the cast iron window grates and vent covers, and a large nut and bolt that would have been in the centre. So just over there you've got a boat on the dry dock, and that's getting repaired, cleaned down, refurbished, ready to go back in again for another tour. You've got some really nice boats at dock here. They come from far and wide, and I love this one here, this nice teal coloured one. The old painting, street art, been there years, it's starting to deteriorate, but there we are. Cadman Bridge, 1819. But then you've got this area here at the side of the bridge where people used to go up and down many years ago. Not anymore. You've got a large piece of iron sticking out the water there. I don't recall that used to be there, so that is probably being pulled up at some point. And then very low bridge, and if you go under, watch your head. And then you've got this area here. Now, a lot of this canal has been magnet fished, but it is a beautiful area to look at, to enjoy. And see the old buildings there. Now, this is an area that, again, a lot of people come to because it's easy access, and the road's just there. So we've got the old buildings again, the old mills, steelworks, foundries, workshops. Some of the path has subsided and it's now gone to an angle where the mooring pins are and the boat ties. And yeah, this is an area I've been to quite a few times. And you get a lot of railway stuff in here as well. No matter how many times it's been fished, there's still going to be more and more metal. And it goes a long way along down here. You just need to be able to take your scrap away if you are magnet fishing. And my chosen method is a angle grinder and a backpack. Everything goes into the backpack and some carry bags, and then I carry it to the nearest road and call a scrap man, basically. So as you come on a bit further, you've got a main road bridge, concrete and iron pipe structure, and then it starts to open up to more open areas. So this is Bernard Road Bridge number 5, and you got the graffitis painted on the side, and then it goes all the way down that way towards Attercliffe. So this is something quite new I've not seen. You've got waste material build up, lots of soil dumpage and rocks, and there's bits between it. There's a lot of waste on there. There's some bits of iron down there, bits of glass, and this is known as the car wash area. And then you've got more debris dumped into the side here. I don't know why that's been done, but it has. Maybe it's an official thing, I'm not sure, but a few years ago that never used to be there. And then we've got the open path going past down towards Bacon Lane and that sort of area. So there is one of the old foundries. Got a few ducks on the water there as well. So just here, the side of the old foundry, you've got an old docking area, long since abandoned. New fence put up at the side of it, and then you've got this old building here, and again that used to be canal loaded straight into the foundry from the canal, transporting goods up and down. And here there has been a number of Victorian tools found. Pincers, grip tools, clamps, things like that. And then it opens up a bit more on here, so you've got to be careful because this bit here has fallen away. So if you're not looking where you're going, you could end up in the water. And as you can see, very old buildings. There has been a lot of improvement work done on the embankment on the other side. Things have been cut down, and you can see a lot more over there now. And then on this side, it's kept nice and clean. There's been this wood installed to keep the path secure. Now in Sheffield along here, you do have a lot of metal sidings which are here. They're always a bit of a problem if you get stuck to those. Got a auto mechanics yard down there and a scrap yard. And there's a boat coming down now. Just there. So the boat was called Ethel, from the Ethel Trust, E-T-H-E-L. And then on this side, quite hidden, you've got an old workshop. Most of the buildings at the side have now since been pulled down in the last few years. And it's been tidied up a bit more as well. More bridges down that way. So as you can see, we've got some very angry looking clouds up there, very full of rain, but look at that, we've got beams of sunlight coming through the light. Got pigeons on the side. There's a moorhen down there, and then just at the back, there, you've got where a former scrapyard used to be. Now all tidied away. Unfortunately, just there, some of the scrap's gone into the water. Quite a bit's been abandoned at the back. So this area would need cleaning. And again, on the embankments there, you can see there's more collapsing of the canal side. So yeah, this area's gonna have a lot of stuff in it again. And this is Bacon Lane Bridge, built in 1819, bridge number 6. And it comes around here. And again, there's been more dumping of material down there, more stonework that's appeared. So that's been there to strengthen the bridge foundations. And then we've got down there. This area used to have public benches, since been taken away or destroyed. And there is a lot of fish still in here, which is a good thing. The foundry further down that way used to stand opposite there, has all now been pulled down and levelled. Just so you can see, that's where the factories used to stand. And that's all getting redeveloped soon as well. So don't know what's going to be replacing it. but as you see, it goes all the way down. Got another new art mural there. So through where this window was, this doorway, people would load directly into the factory, which is no more, and that's all getting excavated out. And then you can see just over here again the remains of where the factory used to be. All this area here at the back in Ashcliffe is getting pulled down, redeveloped, and this all used to be heavy industry. So there could well be more things in the canal again from that. And then we've got some more artwork there and some more there. There we go. So people have done this just to brighten up the canal side. There we are. Quite like this one. But yes, when this was pulled down, unfortunately with demolition, a lot of that would have ended up into the canal as well. And as you can see, all this area has been cleared. There used to be bath sales shop there. There was a wireworks, things like that, and then earlier older foundries as well, and that now relegated to time and memory. And down there they're still constructing a building and taking down the ones at the side. So people's been dumping iron, and if you look in the bushes, there's more iron down there. Come on folks, take your rubbish away. If you're going to magnet fish, take your stuff away. Clean the environment, clean the water, keep this beautiful landscape respectable. If you're not going to take it away, why bother even pulling it out the water? So what's left of the external wall, you can see it's been patched up over the years, and some of it's been taken down here and some down here. That used to be the main entrance into the works there, and it had its own docking area as well. And then as we come down this way, we've got more artwork, and you've got where the old windows used to be down there, all bricked up, and the pipe bridge. And this brings us roughly to about a quarter of the way down the canal. As you come down a bit further, bridge number 7, Pinfold Bridge. This were rebuilt in 1926. Was originally a Victorian construction, but it were rebuilt due to the widening of the road, so that's why that were redone. And it's using some of the old original 1800s steel and iron girders at the top. So you've got the old stairs going up towards Stanleyforth Road with the bus centres, and would eventually lead you around that way back over the bridge towards Attercliffe. And when you get down here, you've got Attercliffe footbridges and Attercliffe Supertram bridge. So we've come out of city centre all the way along the canal, and we're down now in Attercliffe. This walk continues all the way down to Tinsley, and we'll just do what we can do with the weather. Now again, there's evidence there that people have magnet fished and not swept up, and it's very rocky in there, so I'm not sure that would be a safe area to do too much. There's lots of concrete in there with rebar in it, but we've still got a nice walk ahead of us, and plenty of repaired footpaths. So let's keep going and show you a bit more as I get down there. Now just there in the water, there's an oily residue, and it always seems to come from here, just there. We're at the bottom of a path that leads up to the road, and I've seen this for a few years, so I'm wondering if there isn't a bike in there, a motorbike, and it's slowly releasing oil and diesel into the canal system. The trail seems to come down to here, and it all congregates in that sort of area. It would be worth checking one day. We have got a 6 feet embankment, but with winches and ropes that could be got out if there is something there. So this is Attercliffe area. We've got the footpath there. So I've just noticed there's a lot more bricks and stone on the other side, and it's all the way along. So it appears that the water has actually dropped about a foot to reveal all that debris on the side there. We've got another boat coming down, but this section here is all due to be repaired again at some point. New material put down and levelled out again. It has got a few potholes in the side there. London Midland Scottish Railway boat. So as you can see, there is quite a bit of boat traffic. I've seen 4 boats coming down now. This area has all been tidied up as well, which is a good thing. And just over there, that's where the old marina used to be, the old Attercliffe repair and docking station. So people would dock the boats, they'd stay over the night, do a bit of mooring, and then they'd go on to travel towards Rotherham and the other canal networks through South Yorkshire. So this particular area here again is a very old railway bridge area, just down here, and this one is Attercliffe Railway Bridge. And just noticed a piece of hidden artwork just in there, cut out piece of timber made into a hedgehog, part of a new structure to improve the environment, to remind us of the nature. And it's just here that this was quite famous area, and part of the Full Monty was filmed here. But as you can see, the water is much lower. And just there. So on this side, near the railway, and where Super Tram is at the back, if you zoom in, you can see lots of iron from the railway on the other side, and just there. So that will be remnants of the old railway, and it comes down here. There was a big fish there, just jumped for a fly. And it comes all the way down. Obviously there's going to be fragments of the old wall braces in there as well. A few other things. Now a few years ago I was down here. This is starting to collapse here. I was down here magnet fishing, and I was with my colleague Ben, and we had shopping trolleys, things like that. There was ammunition found, practice ammunition, but still it was there. Lots of tools, things like that, and remains of a Ford Cortina, and that was from the 1970s. And when I filmed this area here several years ago, that was my best ever video. Over 5,000 actual views on a full length video. Very happy with that one. And it's nice to see that this area is being tidied up as well. They're putting new woodwork in, laying the sides to put more path material in, which is loose compact stone, and that will all be tampered down, made nice and safe. So yeah, that's nice to see that. And you see that on the side, that's evidence that there's potentially tar being used in the area, and tar barrels. We did have a tar barrel, and it had to be bagged up in lots of bags and taken away as a biohazard. That brings us to the end of part one of the Sheffield Tinsley Canal walk. I hope you enjoyed that one. Part two is coming later on today. So thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. And until the next time, bye for now, everybody.